Okay guys, here we are in Excel and we're going to look at two things that are pretty cool. One of them is called text to columns and the other one is called removing duplicates, and they're actually pretty easy. So I'm going to show you what they do using very basic data, and then you can apply that to pretty much any data that you have in Excel. So the first one is I've got in cell A1, I've got the days of the week from Monday to Friday, and I've got Monday, comma, space, Tuesday, comma, space, Wednesday, all the way to Friday, and you can see that it's all in one cell. And now let's say we actually needed to actually have that separate, like Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. So each name of the week, each day of the week should be at the top of each column. Now, normally you'd have to, copy and paste or cut and paste or retype it over, but we don't have to do that with text to columns. Let me show you. So here I am, I've got cell A1 selected. I'm going to click on my data tab. There it is over there. And here in my data tools group, I've got text to columns. So when I click on text to columns, let's see what happens. Right, up comes my wizard. And we can first choose, okay, is it a delimited? So is it characters, commas, tabs, etc., spaces, or is it a fixed width? In other words, what is separating each value? What is separating each value? In this situation, what is separating each value, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, is a comma, and that falls in the delimited range. Okay, so characters such as commas. So delimited. Alright, so that's what it looks like. Okay, next, the next step. Now we get to choose, right, what is the delimiter? Because we said in step 1, delimiter. Step 2, what is the delimiter? Sometimes you might have like tab selected by default. And obviously we know it's not tabs, it's commas. We can see there are commas there. So I'm going to deselect tab, go down to comma, and have a look at the bottom in my preview. Monday, Tuesday, every single one of the data values now are in a column, which is what we want, text to columns. So that looks pretty darn good, and I'm going to click next. And if we want to format the columns in this point, we can, but we're not going to worry about that. We're just putting them into columns. We're not worrying about the formatting of the data right now. Where do we want to have this begin? The destination. Let's start from A1. So it just starts from A1 and it'll work its way through B1, C1, D1. Click on finish. And oh my goodness, it's amazing. There it is. There it is. Text to columns. All right, so there it is. So that's my first example. I'm going to switch to another example. Here we go. Now here you can see I've got the same example as previously, but there are no commas. It's just spaces this time. So have a look. Let's do the same thing as before. We're on data, text to columns. Okay, it's a delimiter that we're going to be working with. Next, it's not a comma this time. This time it is a space. There's a space between each word. So I'm going to select space, take away comma, and you can see that, yes, it's recognized that. It looks like it's going to work. I'm not going to worry about formatting what the content is. And I click on finish. Same thing as before. There we go. Beautiful. Now I get onto the real power of text to columns. Let's say you've been given a list. Now this happens to me a lot. Okay, I get given a list of names, but I want to do like a bit more processing of this list. So at the moment I've got a name and surname, and they've all been separated with a comma. And that's great for certain situations, but in my situation I want the name and surname separate. Now guys, you're going to love this because you don't have to use fancy formulas and functions just to find out where is the comma and how many spaces and delete this and extract that. We just use text to column. Okay, watch this. I'm going to select my data. Okay, there it is there, from A1 all the way down to A2 all the way down to A21. And I'm going to go data, text to columns. There it is there. And it's a delimiter, okay, which is a comma. So let's go next. Change that to comma. So far so good. You can see it's recognizing it. Okay, pretty cool. Next. I'm not going to worry about these, but the destination, I'm going to tell it to start from B2, not A2. I'm going to tell it to start from B2. So I'm going to just click on B2. Whoops, right. I'm going to click on B2. So that's the destination. Watch this magic. Watch this. Oh! That is awesome. Check it out, guys. Names and surnames beautifully separated. No functions or formulas necessary. I just used the text to columns feature. How's that? You're going to use that one a lot, I can see. Now, the last one I want to show you, super easy. You might have a list of names, numbers, any kind of data. You might want unique values only, and you don't want any duplicates. So this could be handy if people are filling in forms, and someone might have filled in a form more than once, okay, because people do that, I don't know why, and then they like keep sending. So you might have a name of someone who's filled in your form more than once, and you only want to have the one name, okay, with their first name that they entered the first time. I hope that makes sense. I hope I'm making sense. So watch this. We're going to remove any duplicate values in a range of cells. So I'm going to go from A1, I'm going to select all the way down to A35. There we go. And you'll notice I've got a lot of duplicate names of the days of the week here. And I'm going to go to data. And here is my, where is it? There it is there, remove duplicates. There it is there, remove duplicates. I'm going to click on remove duplicates. It's then going to check, okay, you're going to remove duplicates from column A. Is that correct? I don't have any headers this time. If I had a header like days, okay, and I had selected that, then I would obviously check that. But we don't. We start off right away with A1 with data. Column A, okay, click OK. It removes the duplicates. It says 28 duplicate values found and removed. Only 7 unique values remain. And there they are. That's all that's left out of that column of all that data. And there you go, guys. Text to columns and removing of duplicates.